Okay, we're up and running now. My technical advisor mobily connected to my phone and his iPad to figure out that the Wi-Fi here is not the greatest, even though it shows it's great. It wasn't working, so we had to use my hotspot on my cell phone, but not quite sure what we missed. 0-0 still with 11:08 left in the first period. Not quite sure how many shots are on net. My wife's going to be angry at that because I was supposed to be keeping track of that. And it looks like we're going to have again, not paying attention, penalty on Grand Rapids. Kaisan Intivankum says, "You're live now." Thank you, technical supporter Kaisan Intivankum. Again, 0-0, 11:06 left. Shot missed wide left by, I got to get my roster here now that I've got it, this kind of figured out. At least Kaisan can see me because I can't see me on my own phone, but that's okay. Brittany says there are 2 scheduled and 3 waiting on YouTube. I don't know what she's got to click on to get onto the actual live one, but she's probably got to click on live video, maybe? Upcoming. Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe you could text my wife and tell her how to get on here, because I'm not seeing it on my phone either, but either way. 1:13 left in the first penalty of the game. Shot on net to Delaney, deflected easily, pushed off to the left side. Skating up the ice now is, he's got new numbers here. Number 81 is Scarlett. Puts a shot on net that I missed, and she got it saved, or goalie saved that one. Skating around now, number 66. Is Elsie Hool. Click on the red circle, and that's why I always label them 2 or 3. Try that's goofy if it's goofy internet. I gotcha. And maybe I don't see a red circle one. I don't know. Learning curve. Upcoming. Oh yeah, there's red circle one. Nope, that's not a red circle. Either way, I can text her and tell her. Ask him. Shot missed wide left. Back to the game now. Number 24, who is Bailey Tome. And we got a offsides. So now that we're up and running and kind of maybe running. We got 3 watchers, so 3 people can figure it out. I can't, my wife can't. But it'll be on YouTube for later, I suppose, at least. So face-off taken by the BLF, back to Annie Rat-Brown, now up to Hogstead. Hogstead centering pass to Grasula, shot, butterfly, saved by the goalie. Sent out now, picked up by Aaliyah Dumprope. Dumprope skating with it back behind the net, passing over to the far side. Centering pass now from Annie Brown. Picked off by Grand Rapids. My wife says she had to restart YouTube. Maybe I should put that on the Facebook. Or maybe you could comment that on Facebook, my sweet, lovely wife, to all the people trying to get on there, that they might have to restart YouTube. Since I'll get it next time, though, right away. Now that I got figured out that the Wi-Fi here doesn't work. Even though this is usually like the blazing fastest Wi-Fi in the whole area. Still 0-0 for all of you tuning in. 8:09. Not certain how many shots I've missed since I was messing around. Oh, a big hit by Grasula. Takes the girl down, sends her skating back around. Shot hits the side of the net. Delaney's glove. Pushed off to the far side now. McKenna out there fighting for it. Sends it out to neutral ice right to Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids just flings it down the ice and offsides. Suppose I get my pen out so I can write down the shots that I've seen, but I'm not quite certain. Face-off taken by Welch, but right to one of the Grand Rapids girls. Advancing the puck is number 5. Pressuring is McKenna. Back up to the blue line circle. Shot deflected. Puck loose out front. Girls corrals it. Shot save. Glove save by Delaney, who picks it up. Hands it over to the referee. And I've only got 2 shots. We got a couple of shots too, I think. So it's going to be hit or miss. One or two, give or take, they're going to call it for the shot count since I missed the first 4 minutes. 7:28 left in the first period, still 0-0. Face-off taken, intercepted nicely now by, is that Annie Rat-Brown? Addison Goebel with brown hair. Frenchie, as Kaison donned the nickname of the last scrimmage versus Grand Rapids. Elsie Houle lost her stick. She's going back for it now, but up to Scarlett wearing number 81. New numbers for a lot of these girls I got to get used to, but the names on the back of the jerseys at least. Centered out of the face-off circle. Shot. I think Delaney might have pushed that off of the glove or it missed wide right. One of the two. Near side now. Fighting for it was Tome and then offsides. So yeah, I was saying the jerseys with the last names on are very helpful, and they were graciously donated by Stan and Tanya Dobosensky from Iron Fire Ironworks, and they're the Iron Fire Ironworks, Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors. So thank you, Dobosenskis. The jerseys are fantastic, and thank you for sponsoring the team. And if you want to log on to their website, they have a competition barbecue. They're big into the competition barbecue. The Kansas City area, I think he's a bigwig in the Kansas City Barbecue Association or something. So it's called RubMyRackBBQ.com. Again, thanks Dobosenskis for sponsoring the team, and thanks for the jerseys. They look great out there in them, and now hopefully Tome wearing her new jersey can fire one in, miss wide right, and send one in hopefully here to get a lead. Again, 0-0, 6:13 left in the first period. And yes, Mother, if you were watching this, I'm talking to you right now, you're on the right one. Because she said she could hear me earlier, but she was watching the last game from Grand Rapids, which I can see would be confusing because we're playing Grand Rapids, and the last one up on there would have been Grand Rapids. And yes, they are in, well, she said red. To me, that looks orange, but I'm also colorblind. Puck sent back now to number 24, who is Isla, I believe. Nope, Bailey Tome. I'm going to get these numbers figured out one of these days. Horton down in the corner now. Puck loose down there. Grasula sends it back down into the corner all the way around to the far side, or Westfall's going to give chase, but Grand Rapids is going to be there first. Back over to the near side now. Just out of reach of Grasula. Lets it enter the neutral zone, so we got to get back on sides, and we do. Haar enters the zone with it. Picked off by one of the Grand Rapids girls. Now back to Westfall. Westfall passes over through the skates and sticks to Grasula. Is the B word out there? God, not do. Shot deflected by Haar. Haar sends it over. The B word isn't going to stick this year, I don't think, Kaison, unless you're in the broadcasting booth with me, the Iron Fire broadcast booth. Trying to get the zone cleared now, just center on. Oh, this girl's got a little bit of a run. 23 backhand shot, pad save. Delaney back behind the net now, centering pass attempt broken up off the skate of Lillian Grasula. Now back up to the near side point. Back around the back side of the net where Grasula is there with Lila Wheels Welch. Shot across the face of Delaney over to the near side. Up to the blue line. Sent down but broken up by Haar and Lila Wheels Welch. Tome tries to get the puck out of there and sent down in the near side. That's Jessa Tome. Jess is out there. I thought she was still hurt. I don't get my full injury report, I guess. So good to see her back out there, I guess. Unless somebody's wearing her jersey. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, they are, actually. That is, I heard Rodemaker say she forgot her jersey at home. So that is Rodemaker in, that's going to confuse me, in Jessa Tome's jersey today. So, number 16 today will be not Jessa Tome, because I thought she was out. And it is Alicia Rodemaker instead. There comes Bailey Tome. Kaisan, I'm not calling her that. She's skating out, so the other Tome girl's out there now. So 2 Tome jerseys, but 1 Tome girl. Shot hit the side of the net by Rodemaker. Sent over far side, trying to be kept in the zone now by LeBlanc. LeBlanc dumps it down back behind the net. Sent out by Grand Rapids. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. 0-0. Puck shot down to the right of Delaney. She let it go, and it's going to be an icing. So back down to an offensive zone face-off coming here. 1-4. Oh, we're on a power play, too. That shows how much I'm paying attention. This is a cluster right away. Kaisan told me to get up here and get it going early, which I was like, okay, 10 minutes early. And then they hopped out on the ice, and then, yeah, I probably should have done 20 minutes. Maybe next game I'll do 20 minutes ahead of time to get all the kinks worked out. Another icing coming? No, they waved it off. LeBlanc takes it, stops, reverses path, sends it up towards, that's Frenchie Goebel. Off her stick now over towards Grand Rapids has it, sends it down to the red line. Back down into Grand Rapids zone. Puck's squirting towards the net, but 22's going to take it out. Goebel poke checks it away, but number 22 regains control of it. Don't know where it's at. Oh, it's rolling on its side. Now Frenchie Goebel centering pass to number 66, who is Elsie Houle. But couldn't quite get it in there. Here comes Tome. Tome fires in a shot. Save, knocked out of the air. Standing right up in front, though, was Houle, waiting for a rebound, but pushed off to the far side. LeBlanc skates it in from the blue line. Can't quite get a shot off. Now back behind the net. Rodemaker has it, centering pass. Hits the side of the cage. Puck shot up, and now it just bounces right into the goalie's glove. So 2:17 left. 34 seconds left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. 0-0 still. 2:17 left in the first period, I should say. And that's right. If we do get a score here, I got to change it on the score bug. Sent down towards Delaney. That one kind of scared me. But she half fumbled it, kind of didn't. Like, she tried to get it like a grounder. But covers it up. So we're going to have a defensive zone face-off coming here. He always missed the parent safety meetings because he was scared the stream would be tardy. You'll have to learn. We'll see. I'll get the flow eventually, but this is my first time with the YouTube by my lonesome. Well, I guess I did last year at the beginning of the year, like once. Now, if I was on Facebook, my safe space, I'd have had her broadcasted right from the start, but we'll get it figured out. Now I know how to run speed tests and all this stuff, so. Back to the other end. On the offensive end is dump rope on the faceoff. Still got 13 seconds left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Taken by Grand Rapids. Poke checked away by Grasulo. Annie Brown down in the corner. Dump rope down there now. Dump rope sends it over to the far side. Now back down in the corner where Annie's going to take it. Fighting for it with the Grand Rapids girl. And back to full strength. Knocked out of the air by the glove of dump rope. 5-on-5 hockey now. 1:30 left in the first period. Sent up to Haar at the blue line, fires in a shot, gloved out of the air by the goalie. Nice launch, the blue line bomb from Haar. Face-off now is Welch, taken by Grand Rapids. Now circling around is Welch. And coming the other way is number 5, back skate. No, out of the way, Scarlett Terrell. Shot, pad, save, Delaney. Scarlett was back skating there, put a move on her. Delaney came up with the save, kicked off to the near side. Centering pass, bouncing around out front. Couldn't quite get a shot off because Number 15 was there to deflect that. That would be Isla Johnson, fanned on by the girl from Grand Rapids, pushed off now by Delaney. Puck loose out front. Luckily, Scarlett got a stick on that one, and Delaney got one on there too at the same time. Now back down the corner, 46 seconds left in the period. Still 0-0. 25 centering pass, broken up by Isla Johnson. Now back all the way to the other side. They're going to skate around, look for something to do. Skates around one girl. Welch broke up that rush, though. Now here comes Scarlett. Poke checked away by number 23. Sent up now by Isla. Was able to clear the zone, get it up to the our offensive end, but Westfall up there trying to keep it in. Skating it out now was Grand Rapids. Kind of mishandled the puck with Scarlett. Another shot saved Delaney. Puck loose, covered up by Delaney. Scarlett looks like she's ready to throw some bows in there. 11.5 seconds left in the first period, 0-0. Is Amber Alert Eric helping coach this year? No, he's not. He is parenting. Just like you also are going to parent this year and not broadcast for Detroit Lakes varsity, which I think you should. You might get a sponsorship from the Laker Booster Club. 3 seconds left. Puck was down there, but Frenchie Goebel couldn't quite get a stick on it as she had two girls defending it. So 0-0 after one. Now I can change the period. Okay, go there. Keep the score from Kaisan Itivankum, period +1. There it is, period 2. Look at me. I'm learning. I'm smart. I should maybe get Amber Alert Eric up here. There's Delaney waving. Amber Alert Eric up here in the Iron Fire Ironworks press box so he can give me his hockey expertise. My wife would be in heaven here today because the Welches have their puppy. And every time she sees that puppy, she thinks she needs to buy a puppy. So maybe it's a good thing she's not here. As she's up on the North Shore with all of her girls for Girls Weekend. If any of the girls up there are watching, hello, ladies, in the words of Val Venus from WWE. Hope you're enjoying your time up there, away from children and family, in the nice, secluded north woods of Lutsen, Minnesota. So Delaney will be in net the whole game, as our other goalie Abigail isn't here today. Delaney knocking gloves with the other goalie. Still waiting on hearing who is going to be moving up to JV/varsity. So we still have the full squad for at least one more game here. So not even quite certain if this is an actual sanctioned game or if this is a scrimmage, but not like the records matter too much anyways for playoffs, whatnot. So it's ran like a real game. So to me, it's the same thing. Face-off taken by Frenchie Goebel, skating it down into the near side. I should probably make sure she's all right with that nickname that Kaisan donned her with. We don't even know if she was in France, just assuming. And out to the corner, Tom dumps it back down into the far side. Number 6 has it, stops, puts a box-out move on a girl. Ooh, right around Rodemaker now, but Goebel picks it off now right to LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating near side. Gould picks up off the corner. She's a strong side, left side too. Passes back up to Tome. Tome fires in a centering pass right up to Goebel. Couldn't quite handle it off the tape of her stick. Now back up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to pass it off to the far side, but fanned on it. Poke checked away by Houle. Houle has it up now, sends it down into the zone. 24 skating around with it now. Sent all the way up the ice, trying to catch her girl in stride, but Grasula was there. She would have been on the defense anyways, but it's going to be an icing. So 15:56 left. Must be 18-minute periods in the second period. 0-0 still. Shots on goal I have are not official at all since I wasn't watching, trying to get this thing figured out for about the first 4 or 5 minutes. But right now we have 4. They have 6. I feel like we have more than 4. I don't know. They don't have the shots up on the board either. Face-off won by dump rope, shot, glove, save. Nice shot by Har, tried to pick out that low corner. That goalie was good reaction there to just reach down and pick it up like a grounder in the World Series, which was a crazy game. I don't watch baseball. Centering pass across the far side now, got through all the traffic. But I happened to turn on the World Series last night and watch that 9-run inning put up by Toronto, which is kind of nuts because, like I said, I don't watch baseball. Just happened to catch that one now. Dump rope entering the zone with it. Skating left side, passes back to Har. Har passes cross ice over to Grasula. Grasula lobs in a shot off the skates, fires a shot in the face by dump rope. Saved by the goalie. Nice puck movement there by the ladies. Tick, tack. We didn't get the toe, though. Roll with the nicknames. Rat Brown is probably okay with her nickname. Same with Two Hands Novak. Yes. I guess if Rat Brown's all right, I think Frenchie Goebel should be all right with Frenchie. And some people, why would they give you that nickname? And well, because they thought I went to France and I didn't. And that's how it sticks. Just like my nickname at work is Ed and Eddie. And it has been for 19 years because somebody misheard somebody and said my name Adam and they thought they said Ed. That's how nicknames work. Girl took the puck off the boards, getting up slowly is Welch, but she got up. No, here comes Grand Rapids, centering pass, broken up by Scarlett, now taken by Lila. Wheels Welch, skating up the ice. Gets poke checked away. And not the B word. I'm not sticking with the B word for Bailey Tome. Shot, Westfall, looked like, I think that was off of Westfall. Did it go in? Went in the glove, rolled over the glove. Goal Westfall. Very nice. Very nice. McKenna Westfall opens up the scoring, and I can change the scoreboard. I thought that goalie gloved it, but in fact, hit the glove as the goalie parent is the worst nightmare. Their glove is there, and it just rolled over it. So, goal. McKenna Westfall. So Brainerd Little Falls now leading. That was very anticlimactic since I thought it was a save, and turns out it wasn't. So nice job by McKenna finding that corner. She did it. That's what I was even going to say, though. She had a nice slow shot, found that corner pocket. Hool skating around with it now. Backhand attempt broken up by Grand Rapids. Not Grand Forks or Grand Falls. LeBlanc backhand passes over to Goebel. Frenchie Goebel, strong side, left side, centering pass. Through the stick of Alicia, because she had two Grand Rapids girls right on her, kept in the zone nicely by Hool, and zone cleared, so we got to get out of there. Now the girl sent it through the skates of LeBlanc, but down now to Bailey Tome, Kai-sun, or the Tominator, or is that Jessa? I can't remember. That must be Jessa is the Tominator. Girl skating in, shot off the chest pad of Bailey. Or the B word, Kai-san. That's the only time I'm saying it for you. Once. Over to the far side, all the way around. Dump rope going to give chase. Now broken up by dump rope. Now back up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc bangs it off the glass, sends it down into the zone. And it's going to be offsides or icing. I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't think she's far enough for an icing, but yeah, maybe it was. Across 3 lines. So defensive zone face-off coming here. 13:27 left in the second period. Brainerd Little Falls with a 1-0 lead. On the face-off will be dump rope. Won by Grand Rapids, but right into the stick of Delaney. Pushed over now to the near side. Har sends it up the glass. Broken up by Har, deflected right into the pads of Delaney. Pushed off now. Skating up is Grasula. Scrum down in the corner. Dump rope's going to come out of there with it. She's going to pick up the puck, skate around the backside of the net, flings it up, tries to get it to herself, but the Grand Rapids girl kind of sniffed that one out, was able to get a stop. Now number 12 is Annie Rat Brown skating up far side, has Hogstead on her left side, passes over to Hogstead, but broken up by Grand Rapids. Now near side corner over here, back up towards Har. Har lobs in a saucer shot, but missed wide left. Annie Rat Brown sends one cross ice, tries to get it towards Hogstead, but just out of reach. Fighting for it in the blue line corner is Har and Hogstead. Har and Hogstead, attorneys at law. Down into the near side corner. All the way over to the far side where Grand Rapids is going to easily pick it up. But flying in there is Lila Wheels Welch to break up that little bit of rush, but offsides. 12:10 left in the second, 1-0. Brainerd Little Falls with the lead here off the stick of McKenna Westfall at the only lone goal of the game so far. Neutral zone face-off coming. Lila Wheels Welch on the dot. Won by Grand Rapids. Flung up now. Picked up by Isla. Kind of playing passing back and forth here. Grand Rapids back skating, looking for a place. Fires in a shot. Misses wide right. Center line shot, essentially. Long bomb. Grand Rapids passes up to the blue line corner. Launches in a blue line bomb. Wide right. Missed. Across the face of Delaney. She slid across the crease, tracking it. Now all the way down, but Grand Rapids will be there. Sends it all the way up the ice. Number 29 has it skating across far side. Isla Johnson broke up that pass, but another shot saved Delaney. Pushed off to the near side. Pushed it off with her glove, but back out to neutral now. Number 8 skating with it all the way around. Isla Johnson pushing her off to the far side. Centering pass. Loose out front. Pushed off by Lila Wheels Welch. Another shot broken up by, maybe that was McKenna. Centering pass now broken up by Scarlett. All the way across over to the far side. 11 minutes left in the second. Through the stick, Isla, who's going to chase it back to the behind the line. The end line now, skating with it now towards the near side. Has Frenchie up in front of her. Puck loose out in front of the top of the face-off circles. Circle, I should say. Kind of fanned on there by that girl, but taken away before it got to Delaney is Isla. Sent up to the blue line circle, or the blue line. That was Victoria Horton. Now coming the other direction. Grand Rapids. Good pressure by Frenchie Goebel. Ellie Hool trying to corral it. Getting her stick stuck in there. Sent up to Tome. Tome fires in a shot. And it was a 5-hole shot, but butterflying out was the goalie. So a nice spot. On target. Goalie was just there where she was supposed to be. We're going to get a trade. Nope. They're going to say they fell all on their own. All the way around the backside. Grand Rapids will get there. Ellie Hool trying to keep the puck in the zone, but taken away by Grand Rapids. But then Ellie takes it right back. She's going to try to advance it. Ellie Hogstead now picks it up, skates off to the far side. Going across center now. Oh, fanned on by Rodemaker, but skating in is LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires in a shot. Save goalie again. Tried to pick out that 5-hole. But goalie butterflied down, covered it up. Froze the puck with 9:27 left in the second period. 1-0 still. Brainerd Little Falls. Dump rope's going to skate out there on the dot. Hogstead out there. Har, Grasula, and Annie Rat Brown to round out our lineup. Dump rope on the face-off taken by Grand Rapids, who takes it and skates it back behind the net. Dump rope in there trying to defend that. Was able to knock that puck away a little bit to get it up towards Grasula at the blue line. Keeps it in the zone, but now taken out by Grand Rapids. First one back will be Har. Har skating with it now near side. Bangs it up off the glass. Hey, 16 people. Maybe they got some people to figure out how to find this thing after I put about 10 upcoming events on here. Not knowing how to do it technically. Ooh, big shoulder got put into Grasula, but they're letting him play. And then that girl kind of put a stick into Grasula after she checked her down, but puck sitting there, flinging around like by a quarter on a table there, but taken away by Grand Rapids. Grasula tries to dump it back down into the zone. Hogstead has it, bangs it up off the glass. Now near side, broken up by Dump Rope. Dump Rope kicks it up to herself, skating, parts the seas with 3 people, but then ends up having to be too much. Kept in nicely by Grasula. Nope, they're saying the puck was over the line just a touch, so it's going to be a neutral zone face-off due to offsides. 8:22 left in the second. 1-0 BLF. We're on the same rink at 2:30. I'm guessing the same team. I don't think they have 2 teams. On their schedule, it said we're playing their A team, but we're not quite sure. 22 has it, but taken away by McKenna. McKenna's centering pass, looking for an assist to go with her goal she already has today. Through the stick of one of our girls, now coming the other direction, passed up. Scarlett breaks up that reception by Grand Rapids. Now off to the center. Ooh, around the back of Isla, but Isla holds her up a little bit with her stick and long enough for Scarlett to get there to take the puck, but back behind the net, Grand Rapids picks it up. Lila Wheels Welch is going to try to get there. Isla there fighting for it up against the boards. 2v2. Grand Rapids, Brainerd girls back behind the net. Skating up onto the near side. Shot saved. Delaney covers it up. Whistle blows, and somebody got plowed over from behind, and that was Scarlett. We'll see if she takes offense to that and gets back in there. So covered up nicely by Delaney. 7:36 left in the second. 0-1 Brainerd. Little Falls. So a line change. Frenchie Goebel in there. Rodemaker. Tome. Ellie Houle on the dot. And Ashley LeBlanc. Rodemaker wearing Jessa Tome's jersey back behind the net. Puck loose on the near side right next to the net. Delaney just covers it up. Freezes the puck with 7:25 left. Reach around the side of the net to prevent the girls from peeling it off there. Same lineup's going to stay out there for Brainerd Little Falls. Looks like a full line change for Grand Rapids. Houle on the face-off. Won, but kind of lost control of it there as it got into our skates and sticks, but still advancing the puck like a rugby scrum. We're getting up there. Tome centering pass to Goebel. Goebel fires in a shot and a goal. Nice pass by Goebel, or Bailey Tome over to Addison Frenchie Goebel for the second goal of the game for Brainerd Little Falls, and gives us a 2-goal lead versus Grand Rapids. And I got to put it on there. Goal. Nice play, ladies. Beautifully centered pass to Goebel waiting right out in front of the crease. Buried home. 2-0 Brainerd Little Falls. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second period. Dump rope skating around now. Looking for something to add to the scoring a little bit here. Skating around a few girls. Fires in a shot. Knocked off the elbow pad of one of the Grand Rapids girls, but picked up back behind the net again. Is Dump rope skating around all by herself. Sends it over to, that would be Grasula. Puck loose to the far side. Centering pass by Ellie Hogstead. Trying to get it over to Har, but out of her reach. But Har's going to be the first one there. And shot missed the right side of the net. And no, Kai-san, we don't have any clue when the call-ups will be. Somebody was thinking this might be the last day, or I would say game, but we have 2 games today of this squad we have here before the girls find out who moves up to varsity and JV. So, and the B-word French connection, yes. Face-off won by Brainerd, back to Har. Har bangs it off the glass. Tries to get to Hogstead. Hogstead's going to speed up there, but she's getting hooked to, like, no, maybe this is more of a scrimmage and they're just not calling anything. That was one of the more flagrant hooks I've seen. And then, like, a girl just swinging her stick towards Grasula. Getting a little physical out there as the Grand Rapids girls trail 0-2. You can see maybe some of their frustration setting in, and it's going to be an icing. So maybe the referees are just here to prevent a brawl but not call any penalties. Well, they've already called a couple penalties, though, so I stand corrected. And I don't know a lot about hockey, so maybe that wasn't a hook, but with her stick on our girl's shoulder and turning Ellie Hogstead completely around, and I don't know, kind of looked like a hook to me, but again, I don't know hockey. Face-off won by Brainerd. Skating up the ice with it now is Isla Johnson. Isla's got one girl to beat, skates off to the near side. She's going to get poke checked away. Puck loose around the red line. Shot saved by the goalie. Off the glove. Now back to Scarlett. Scarlett tries to fire one in, misses wide left. Now over to the far side. Going the other direction now is Grand Rapids. Cleared nicely by Isla. They're going to have to wait for their girls to get out of there. before they can enter the zone, and now they did. But back to Scarlett. Scarlett touch passes it up, tries to get it up towards Horton. Welch and Horton trying to close that gap up there, but sent down towards Delaney, but misses wide left. 23 has it, centering or backhand pass to 25. Isla Johnson there to defend it, centering pass, pushed off the stick of Delaney over to the near side. Now banged off the glass, trying to be kept in, but can't quite do it, so offsides. Grand Rapids. Oh, there, they have shots on goal up there. Heck yeah, see how close I am. 16 for us, 13 for them. So I was only 3 off for them and 4 off for, so those were probably the 4 minutes that I missed. So here comes Frenchie Goebel, fires in a shot, hit the stick of the girl, or the goalie. Puck loose out front now, turns by Hool, shot, another save. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't need to keep track anymore because I got them up there. Fantastic. It's a completely separate scoreboard. I didn't see it way over to the right. This is great news. I can put that notepad down now. Face-off won by Grand Rapids. The girl skates it back around over to the near side. Addison Goebel down there. Sent over to Hool. Hool's got it, puts in a floater shot up over the top of the goalie above the net. Centering pass to Goebel. Goebel tries to put a move on her, nutmeg the one girl, but couldn't quite get control of it after she went around that one girl to put a fire to get a shot on. I don't know where the puck is. Oh, down here. Cross ice pass broken up by Hool. Addie Frenchie Goebel trying to get control of it. Hool has it now. She's going to enter the zone with it. 2 orange jerseys right on her. Or maybe red for non-colorblind people. I don't know. Coming the other direction now is Grand Rapids. Back skating is Grasula and Haar. Poke checked away by Grasula off to the far side boards. Dump rope skating in to take it off the boards. Looking for something to do with it. Passes it up to Annie Ratt-Brown. Can't quite control it, but tripped up was Grasula. She sent it up towards Hogstead. Hogstead skating with a 1-on-3 right now. Stops, reverses pass. Looking for a centering pass to Dump rope. Dump rope can't quite handle it. As she caught it in full stride. Has it down in the corner now. Gets taken over by 2 orange jerseys. Centering pass off the stick of Hogstead. Trying to get it to Ratt-Brown in center. Couldn't quite handle it. Hard dumps it back down in and offsides. So a nice puck move it down there by the ladies. 3:18 left in the second period. 2-0 Brainerd Little Falls over Grand Rapids in the Canopy Arena. It's Canopy Rink at Yanmar Arena, or the Grandmar, whatever you like to call it. Face-off taken by Lila Wheels Welch. Back to Scarlett. Scarlett skating off far side, bangs it off the glass, trying to get it up towards Horton, who was waiting for the puck to get across before she went across to prevent an offsides. Taken by Grand Rapids now. Girl stops, reverses paths behind the net. Off the boards to Isla. Isla dumps it down into the corner. Back around to the near side now. Grand Rapids girl looking for something to do with it. Sends it up over to the far side. Isla there at the blue line corner tries to keep it in, but passed out now. Zone cleared. Scarlett sends it back down in. Out in front is McKenna. McKenna with 1 goal today so far. Up towards Isla. Isla takes it off the glass. Skating around the backside of Delaney. Bangs it off the boards towards McKenna. Outside of McKenna's reach. 13 has it up front. Loads up, fires in a shot. Misses wide left. Johnson up there skating with it. Back around towards the near side. Isla sends it off the boards towards McKenna. Can't quite handle it. 6 skating around near side. Fans on it. And taken off of the fan shot was Lila Wheels Welch, who just get drove into the ground, and they're calling that hockey, I guess. Scarlett has it back now, back behind the net. Scarlett skating cross ice, looking for something to do with it. Puts a move on one girl, skates around her, tries to get past another girl, does get it past her, keeps control of it. Skating down, sends one on net, missed a little wide left. Goalie pushes it off, though. Sent over to the far side. Back skating now is Isla. 2-on-2, but skating up is Scarlett. Scarlett's going to be able to take control of it. Scarlett went from one end to the other, back to the other end. Over to the far side. Girls skating around a couple of our girls. Isla there, poke checked away nicely by Frenchie Goebel to Isla. Isla stops, reverses paths up in the far side corner. Back around the back side of the net. Skating up near side now. Gets tripped. They're going to call that. I say, now, if they don't call that trip, then it's starting to get a little egregious. But 1:17 left in the second period. Brainerd Little Falls leads 2-0. They're going to go on their second or possibly third power play. I think I missed one when I was dealing with what you'd call technical issues, and tell my technical advisor, Kaisan Intivankam, remoted in on me and fixed it. He looks like he's technically savvy, and he is. You know where I'm going with that one, Kaisan. Now girl skates across far side, off into the over the glass. Just like the grand slam I witnessed last night in that sixth inning, the 9-run inning. Yeah, they said the Dodgers had allowed 4 runs the entire playoffs, and then they let 9 in one inning. It was a night to remember if you were a Canadian. Broken up by Houle. Houle dumps it down, and it's going to be offsides. 1:02 left in the second. 2-0. Brainerd Little Falls leads. Minute 44 left on the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. 2-minute penalties. Maybe that's what it is at 15s now, is 2-minute penalties, I'm going to guess. It's always been a minute and a half for the younger gals. Goebel tries to fire one in, but broken up by the defender. Now back up to the blue line corner was Tome. Tome tried to knock that one down. It's going to be an icing anyways. So back down to the offensive zone. 1:19 left in the power play. Kaisan just texted me chopsticks. He gets it. He's my boo, my golf boo. 36 seconds left in the second period. Again, another minute 20 left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Centering pass, just deflected right before it got to Hogstad. Fires in a shot off the stick of Har. Puck loose out front. Dump rope tries to fire in a shot. Puck still loose, taken off the stick of the goalie by Grand Rapids. Coming the other direction now. Hogstad's going to be able to get up there and try to get a stick on it, and does nicely. Good defensive move, just outskated that girl. Took the puck away. 13 seconds left, 12 in the second period. Sent up now. Nice tip pass to dump rope. 6 seconds left in the period. She's got Hogstad on her left side. Centering pass to Hogstad. Fires in a shot. Save. They're just going to let there's about a second left on the clock, but nice play there by dump rope and Hogstad. Hogstad fired in a nice shot, but the goalie had her stick there and was able to launch it up into outer space. So after the end of the second period, which I will change now, it is 2-0 Brainerd Little Falls over Grand Rapids. Period +1. There, period 3. Then they're going to clean the ice. And Kaisan, my golf boo, is heading to the simulator right now, he said. I'm not going to read that next sentence. He's got a membership at a golf simulator. So he's going to, or he's not going to broadcast his people that are used to listening to this buttery smooth voice of Kaisan Itivankam on here for the 15s. His daughter now is over in Detroit Lakes, so as she aged out of being able to be in Baja, so she is in the Detroit Lakes district, so has to play for them. So that's why I'm commandeering the YouTube page, and I promise I'll get it figured out before it's all over, before the season gets in full swing, to figure out how to get this up and running so we can watch the full game instead of 4 less minutes of it and not have 20 of the waiting things on YouTube. You'll just be able to click on the one that says live. I don't know, Kaisan. If anybody remembers from last year, he just, when I'm broadcasting, texts just terrible things, tries to get me to read them on air, and I'm not going to. But this isn't a terrible thing. He said he might join tomorrow. We shall see. Tomorrow is a game in Little Falls, a home game in Little Falls at the Exchange Arena. And hopefully some people bring some quarters to turn on the heat. So I'm not going to be able to watch the Pillager football game today, which starts at 2 o'clock versus Osakis at home for the, well, it would be second round of playoffs, but the Pillager Huskies got a first round bye with their 8-0 season and the number 1 seed in the section. And I think I even heard, I thought they were ranked number 1 in state, as they, after the last win, surpassed Holdingford, who had that number 1 spot for quite a while. So, but this will be no walk in the park versus Osakis, who is 7-1 in the regular season and won their last game easily versus, I think it was Royalton. I don't think Royalton had many wins coming into that game, though. I think they were like 3-5, so they got pretty toasted. But that's at 2 o'clock, so I'll be score checking at the 2:30 game. So, hi, Jer. Huh? No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep. Good. No, I'm going to eat popcorn with the mic on. You can get some popcorn and put a mic on and come talk to me. Jerry's trying to feed me. He's my passenger princess today. Yeah, he does got the Zambonian road gear. He's not messing around. He's like, get this ice clean, get these girls out of here. He's got college football to watch. I should check Facebook if that, I'm guessing the Pillager game is being, well, you don't want to watch that anyways because you'll be tuning into this broadcast, but I think they have it on Huddle, which is okay. But there's no, at least maybe for playoffs it's different, but there's no commentators. So you just get to watch the game with no commentary, which I listened to the radio, but the radio was about 2 minutes ahead, at least the last game when they took down Staples in a thrilling victory. It was like 2 minutes ahead, so let me see. Pillager Facebook page. Live stream Huddle. Yep. It is a home game too, so I'm sure the place will be packed. You can listen to it on Cash 95 as well. There, you could do that. Well, no, then you can't listen to me. But if you want to, you can listen to the Pillager football game on Cash 95, 95.9, or the Cash 95 app, who I'm not getting paid by to do this. The game tomorrow, Mother, that is a good question. I think take things day by day. But tomorrow the game is at 12:45 versus Alexandria, who's usually got a pretty good hockey program, so could be a decent test tomorrow. We'll see. And again, I don't know if it's full squad like we have today, or I can't imagine it maybe would be. So if you're just tuning in, we are cleaning ice in between it's the second intermission between the second and third period, where your Iron Fire Ironworks Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors, Lady Flying Warriors lead 2-0 versus Grand Rapids. And again, thank you to the Dobosenskis for sponsoring the ladies this season with Iron Fire, and go to his website at rubmyrackbbq.com. Oh, there, I see he must have commented. Let's go BLF. SJ Dobo. He's tuned in. Tyson, so much. Oh, God. Yeah, you never know what's happening in Lutzen right now. The mimosas could be flowing like wine, or they're a bunch of 40-year-old women who have maybe had too much last night and can't even think of drinking at this point, and waiting for later this evening to watch the sunset off of their balcony at Lake Superior. My mom just texted, I figured out how to comment. Yes, I see that. I'm glad we've got 20 people watching now, so people can actually, like I said, go through the whole conglomeration of how to get on here after I messed it up. Well, there it does show up now, a little easier. So, like I said, at least we're in the same rink here at 2:30. It is really nice that we actually have 2 games up here. That's how you know you're just a brainwashed hockey parent to think that you're happy there's 2 games on a weekend. But you drive all the way up here, you might as well play a little more than an hour. So we'll get a little bit of break in here, go to Sammy's Pizza, get the girls with a belly full of non-nutritious food and send them back on the ice for another game. And then head back home. So not too bad. Probably like a 12-hour hockey day. Left at like 7:30 this morning. Probably back around 7 tonight. It's funny listening to non-hockey parents talk about some of their road trips for other various school sports, such as basketball and stuff. And one guy actually said seriously they had to go quite a ways for one game. This was last year. They had to drive to Pine River, and he was serious. Like, huh. Well, some of our girls drive further than that just for practice from the Little Falls area. So, yeah, we're twisted hockey parents that are used to 2 to 3 hour drives to watch an hour-long hockey game. Oh, where's Nick Hargis when I need him? He just missed a sliver of ice with the Zamboni down by the crease. This would not be rated very highly. Although he would be rated high for the speed. He just missed one spot, but so shots on goal are 13 for them and 21 for us. We are out shooting them. We've had a lot of rapid fire sets down there, which are nice. So what did I have? Oh, I did have 13. So they haven't had a shot for, probably half that period once I figured out, as you can see up there, the other scoreboard that I didn't see, because I was looking over at this one. There come our ladies lined up against the glass. So I'm scared to zoom in, as I might not be able to zoom back out. Waiting like bulls in the cage at a rodeo. Letting the nets get set, the referees come out. Zamboni doors get closed, and then they can come out and start skating around and tearing up this ice a little more. Looks like they're going to let Grand Rapids go out first. Home team. Got to do that, I guess. You know, the really nice part about using the Kai-san's iPad for broadcasting is it looks like it might show up a little bit bigger on the screen, possibly. And then also, I have my phone to look up random things if I want. Like this afternoon, we'll be score watching the Pillager football game. I think the Minnesota score feed is a live update, but we'll find out. So Grand Rapids takes the ice. Let's see here. Section 6 is Pillager. And then the Staples Motley Holdingford game is also at 2 o'clock. So we'll be watching that game as well, but not to look past the Osakis game that they got to deal with first. Again, we were watching Brainerd Little Falls girls hockey, but this is also your Pillager Huskies football leader in the board banging broadcast. 2 minutes put up on the clock for warm-ups. These girls get stretched out here and getting ready to take on the third period here versus Grand Rapids. And Kai-san says, my iPad is still synced up to my phone, so my text will show up there. Don't look at my nudes I get. I won't look at the ones you get. I might look at the ones you send, but that's fine. I did see you have 31 new text messages, but as you warned me against, I did not click on them earlier, so that's a no from me, dog. In the words of Randy Jackson. 17-minute periods. I said 18 earlier. 40 seconds left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls, starting out this third period with a 2-0 lead up here in the Yanmar Arena in lovely Grand Rapids. I talked to Eric Algren actually at practice. His Kinley, his daughter, will be 12U this year, and if you just can't get enough of girls youth hockey in Brainerd Little Falls, he is probably going to live broadcast 12U, so tune into his broadcasts. I'm guessing he's going to do it on Facebook, unless he does a YouTube page too, I guess, so we'll have to find out. So more to come on that. It's Delaney looking up at the camera, not paying attention to her coach. Look at your coach, not dance around. Making a TikTok. BLF on 3, they said. All right, we're going to get this third period kicked off. And on the face-off will be Ellie Houle. Rodemaker wearing Jessa Tome's jersey near side forward. Addie Frenchie Goebel far side. Bailey Tome and Ashley LeBlanc on the defensive pairing to round out the roster for the third period starting lineup. Sent all the way down back behind Delaney now. Giving chase is LeBlanc. 20 seconds left in the power play. Poke checked away. But Grand Rapids kept it in the zone. They're going to kill this penalty off pretty nicely to start this third period the way it looks. Zone cleared. Sent all the way down back behind Delaney. It's going to be an icing. 3 seconds left in the power play, so unless we win the face-off here and skate it down quickly, it's as good as over for the power play, but a 2-0 lead still for Brainerd Little Falls with 16:23 left in the third period. On the face-off is Dump Rope. Won by Grand Rapids, fanned on by Grand Rapids girl. Back to full strength now, 5-on-5 hockey. As Grand Rapids successfully killed that penalty off. If the Algren team needs pointers on broadcasting, we might know some pros to get their stream going. Well, maybe to get their stream going, but if any sort of tips on broadcasting, we don't. If you know those pros, maybe you should send them our way or my way. I could use them, use the tips myself. That's what she said. Whoa, over to the far side. Ursula taking it off the boards. Tries to send it across ice. Broken up off the stick of one of the Grand Rapids girls. Trying to get it over to Hogstead. Now back to Brown. Brown back to Hogstead, but Hogstead couldn't quite handle it. Up in her strong side, left side, centering pass broke up by number 24. Up into the far side corner now. Dump Rope bodying that girl up against the boards as Hogstead skates in there for it. So does Har. Hogstead takes it. Sends it down over to the near side corner. The Grand Rapids is going to round the corner. Come up towards the near side. Back skating is Ursula. Ursula pushes her off to the near side, puts a shoulder in her, knocks her down. And they're going to call a penalty. So you're going to call a penalty on that, a trip on that. I mean, you might be right, but you're not calling any of the other stuff. Okay, well, give the Grand Rapids girls a power play here for 2 minutes. And I feel like it's their first one, unless there was one earlier that when I couldn't figure out how to work the camera. So, first one I remember, centering her face-off one towards center, but taken away by Addie Frenchie Goebel. Puck spinning around out top. Shot saved Delaney, pushed off to the near side. 17 takes it up off the glass, but Isla Johnson there to defend it. Now coming the other way is Houle. Hool, poke checked away at the last second, but it'll be an offsides. 1:39 left in the power play for Grand Rapids, so the penalty kill for Brainerd Little Falls. Penalty kill unit is Hool, Addie Frenchie Goebel, Scarlett Tyrell, and Isla Johnson. Puck bouncing around now to the face-off circle. Fighting for it is Goebel. Over to the far side now, sent back down over towards the near side, down by the referee. And Hool picked it up off the boards there. Now back to Isla. Isla tried to fire one in, deflected by one of the Grand Rapids girls. Hool just flying around down there. Oh, put a shoulder. She's going to get called for this one. Checking. So 5-on-3 now for 1 minute and 5 seconds. And then it will be a power play for Grand Rapids for 55 seconds, if my Montevideo math adds up. So the three skaters we're going to have out there are Ashley LeBlanc, Bailey Tome, and Aaliyah Dumprope as they take on 5 of the Grand Rapids girls for another minute 5. 14-18 left in the third period. 2-0 as we speak in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls. Face-off won by Dumprope. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it down in the corner. Tries to send it up to blue line. Dumprope giving chase. Nice, cleared by Dumprope. Was able to get her stick in there to have that girl messed up enough to send it all the way down to the far side. Her near side corner. Other end. Tome now in there. Keeps it in the zone at the blue line. 43 seconds left in the 5-on-3. 1:30 left in the power play. Flung across ice now towards one of the Grand Rapids girls, with Tome flies in there to poke it back down into the zone. So far, nice job by the ladies. Killed off 30 seconds of the 5-on-3 and kept it in our zone most of that time. Coming the other direction now, Dumprope giving chase, back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. LeBlanc pushes it off to the far side, now back up to the blue line corner. A miscue by the Grand Rapids girl who can't quite keep it in the zone as it goes through her stick. Vanda now taken away by Dumprope, but sends it down into the zone. Now sent back up by Grand Rapids, who bangs it off the boards. LeBlanc is going to take control of it down in the near side corner, though. Skating up near side. And we're 4-on-5 now as we killed off the 5-on-3 portion. And that girl just kind of did the exact same thing to Ashley LeBlanc as what Hool just did to that girl. Kind of put a shoulder into her back, but they're letting that one go. Coming the other direction now. Back skating is Hogstead. 2-on-2, 6 skates across, poke checked away by Hogstead. Sent back to the blue line corner, cross ice pass. Couldn't be handled by Grand Rapids as they have to clear the zone now. Sent out all the way across. Hogstead picks it up off the glass, bangs it up off the boards. Fanned on now by Grand Rapids. Hogstead down there trying to take it away. Over here. Hogstead does have it. She's going to circle around the strong side, left side, and tries a kind of a semi-wrap around, fired in a shot off the shoulder of the goalie. Sent down out in front. Hogstead couldn't quite control it. Coming the other way now. And we're back to full strength, 5-on-5 hockey. So they killed off a minute's worth of 5-on-3 and a minute's worth of 4-on-5. Nice job in the penalty kill unit there. Back behind the net now. Har has it. Bangs it up off the glass. Gets it up towards Horton. Can't quite handle it. Now back up towards Lila Wheels Welch. Zone cleared by Har. Pass cross ice by Grand Rapids. Broken up by Gersula. Gersula fighting with it down on the boards by the Brainerd Little Falls bench. Sent out by Westfall. Westfall sends it all the way down over to the far side corner. Picked up off the glass by Horton. Sends one down towards the goalie. Broken up by the defender. Now back up over to the far side. And it's not going to be an icing. No, it is. They tricked me because they didn't have their hands in the air. Sneaky referees. 11:21 left in the game. 2-0. Brainerd Little Falls leads with a... Now you can see the shots up there. 13-21 in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls. Oh, I forgot my coat at home, too. It's too warm outside to wear a coat. It's chilly in here now. Face off by Hool, taken by Grand Rapids, but fighting for it back behind the net is Rodemaker, puck loose out front, all through the stick of Hool, stepping up into his Tyrell, fired in a shot, pushed off by the goalie stick. Back behind the net now is Frenchie Goebel, wraparound shot out front. Oh, shot save. Hool couldn't quite get enough on it as she was kind of falling as she was trying to backhand it in. Oh, couldn't quite get to it, was Scarlett. But she'll be the first one there. She's going to skate around behind Delaney. Nope, stops, reverses pass, sends it up to Goebel. Goebel tries to send it up to get the zone cleared, can't quite do it. Hool came in there with a shoulder, didn't get called in that penalty. Hool going in now, skating it in, strong side, left side. Shot goal. Ellie Hool with a twisting, spinning, backhanded shot. Sneaks one in underneath the stick side of glove of the goalie. So 3-0 now in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls over Grand Rapids. Off the stick of Ellie Hool. So nice job, ladies. Killed off a 3-on-5 just mere minutes ago, and then added one more to the score column. And look, Ellie Hogstad's looking to do the same. She skates it in, passes it off to Brown. Brown fires in a shot, misses high and right. Now over to the far side. Sent up, kept in by LeBlanc. LeBlanc up the blue line corner. And fighting around for it, but LeBlanc picks it up off the stick of the girl, sends one down back behind the net over towards Rat Brown. Annie getting a shoulder put into her there. Sent up, kept in by Tome. Now taken away by Grand Rapids as Tome gives chase. This girl's pretty quick, but not quicker than LeBlanc. LeBlanc got a stick to the head, but they're letting that fly. Dump rope picks it up off the backboard. Skating it up now to the near side. Skating center, passes over towards Hogstad. Hogstad dumps it back towards Horton. Horton sends one in, couldn't quite make the net. It's picked up by the defender. Now going the other direction, pushing it around the block, fires in a shot, glove knocked out of the air, pushed off to the far side, now over the near side corner. All the way around to the far side, back behind Delaney over towards Horton, can't quite get it. Girl pushes it up off the boards, but LeBlanc's there to bang it off the glass and send it rolling end on end all the way down to the other side. And it's going to be an icing. 9:12 left in the game. Brainerd Little Falls still 3-0 lead. Shots on goal, 14 for Grand Rapids, 24 for Brainerd Little Falls. And we don't know if this is the A team or not. It says on the schedule that it's the A team, but nobody really knows. And same thing Kai-san was just saying via text is they probably still got to do their high school call-ups yet too, so same with us. Puck floating around in the air, now back to neutral. Bangs it off the glass, entering the zone, back skating his harsh shot, pipe, out of play. Delaney had her glove up but hit the top corner of the pipe and flew out of play, so it'll be a defense's own face-off coming with 8:49 left in the game. 3-0 Brainerd Little Falls. Westfall skating out there with Horton, Grisula, and Lila Wheels Welch. Welch on the face-off. Won by Welch. Over to Horton. Horton passes over, taken away by Grand Rapids. Centering pass broken up now by Grisula, who sends it all the way down into our zone. McKenna putting on the afterburners, trying to get down there with Grisula. Pushes the girl off near side, skating it up near side now. Welch tried to keep it down in the zone, skating around now. Put a one move on, shot, pushed off. I think it missed wide, high left. I don't know if Delaney got a piece of that one. His back skating was hard in front of it to get a defender in their face, so didn't have a great shot at it to be offsides. 8:13 left in the game, 3-0 Brainerd Little Falls. I suppose I don't have to say the score as much now. I keep forgetting I have the score bug on there. One day we'll get the clock on there. But then that would run out of things to say then if I can't say that every 2 seconds. Taken by Grand Rapids. Centering pass broken up by Isla. Isla sends it up to the far side. Pushed off the boards now by Hool. Fighting for it is Addie Frenchie Goebel. Now passed over to Scarlett. Scarlett bangs it off the boards to herself. keeps on it, skating up the near side, and rounds the corner, centering pass. Oh, broken up by Grand Rapids. Good look at it, though. Coming the other way, Isla tries to keep it in. Sent down now into the zone, back behind the net. Suppose I could put the camera up. You can see this, kind of see the score with the clock. Cross ice now. Scarlett's going to give chase. Scarlett stops, reverses paths behind Delaney. All the way over to the near side where Rodemaker is going to try to give chase. And it's down in front of the Brainerd Little Falls bench and now in front of Grand Rapids. Addie Goebel got a stick on it as it's sent cross ice over towards Isla. Isla's going to be the first one there. Catches it in stride back behind the net as she skates it up far side. Kept in now by Grand Rapids. Skating across, though, is Scarlett to be on defense. Can't quite get there first. Centering pass, shot, saved. Delaney pushed over near side. Hool's got girl bodied up. Centering pass broken up by Scarlett. Nobody home for Grand Rapids. Scarlett knocks it out of the air with her glove. Sends it up, gets the zone cleared. Tipped up by the Grand Rapids girl, so it won't make for icing. Sent over now, 29, catches it in full stride. Dump rope right on her back as she's skating off to the far side. Banged off the glass, but back up to the blue line. Fanned on by number 24. Dump rope there, passes it back to Hogstead. Hogstead gets the zone cleared. Oh, just an inch away from catching that in full stride. Coming the other way now is 13. Sends it all the way down around the far side towards LeBlanc. LeBlanc got taken down by a sniper and gets sent right into that girl's back. She's getting up. So is she getting up slow or she's just fighting with the girls? No, she's getting in right back into the fight. 6 minutes left in the game. LeBlanc has it now. She gets twisted up, looking like Bambi on ice as she did like the splits right there, but gets right back up and gets after it on defense. Pushed off by Dump Rope. Dump Rope skating with it back behind the net. Passes over near side towards Tome. Tome tip passes up to Hogstead. Hogstead tries to get the zone cleared with 13 waiting at the blue line. Kept in. LeBlanc has it. Passes up to Hogstead, but the whistle was blown. So to say there's no defenders. We got a rush here, but when they're when it's dead time, they don't play defense. So on the face-off will be Lila Wheels Welch. Won by Grand Rapids. Westfall giving chase. Westfall with a goal this game already. Girl skating around, fires in a shot off the back of her shoulder pad of Haar. Ursula now there to defend a shot. That girl got hit right in the kidneys. She's holding it. She went down. I shouldn't be laughing at a child that got injured, but it looked like it hurt right to the kidney. But no, she's still skating out there. She's fine. Puck floating around now, banging around up against the boards as Welch, Westfall, and Haar fight. Now here comes Grand Rapids out of the scrum with it. Shot, couldn't quite get there, so pushed off to the near side. Towards the side of the net, taken away by Haar. Haar pushes it off the far side, back towards Haar again. Tip passed up now towards Grasula. Grasula got the zone cleared. That's going to roll all the way down. That's going to be on net. Covered up by their goalie to freeze the puck with 4:29 left in the game. 3-0 Brainerd Little Falls. Hool skates out there with Rodemaker, Goebel, Isla, and Scarlett. On the face-off will be Hool. Won by Hool over to Addie Frenchie Goebel. Goebel skating around, centering pass off the skate of a girl. Just about got it deflected in, but that goalie had her skate kicked out to protect that side of the net. Now up to the corner. Isla just sends one down back behind the net. Tries to get it towards Addie. Coming the other way, but Hool there to stop it. Now back to Frenchie. Frenchie sends it over to Isla, just out of reach of Isla, or Hool. Coming the other direction now, full head of steam is Grand Rapids. Back skating is Isla Johnson. That was Goebel that got in there to knock that puck away at that rush. And it's sent down towards Delaney. Delaney just pushes it off with her stick. Scarlett passes it up to Hool. Hool skating with it, skating center. Has Rodemaker on the right-hand side getting tangled up. They're not going to call anything there. No, what do they call that? Like an incidental. Both got wrapped up in each other contact. 29 down there back skating is Tome. Tome had her pushed off to the far side, centering past the 5, skating in through traffic, shot off the skates of LeBlanc. Now back over to dump rope. 3:15 left in the game. Hogstead has it now off the far side and gets pushed into the glass, but she's getting up. Dump rope looking for someone to pass to. Tries to get it up towards Brown, but taken away by Grand Rapids. Banged off the glass now near side. Tome down in there with dump rope. And Grand Rapids coming in near side. Centering pass broken up by Hogstead. Now back Brown. Delaney centering pass broken up again by Hogstead. Pushed off to the far side where Grand Rapids has it. Sends it back up to the blue line corner. Fired in a shot, saved Delaney, puck loose over the far side as one of our girls got knocked over. LeBlanc got pushed from the back, shot now from the side, didn't make net. Now coming the other direction is Hogstead. Hogstead pushes it up to get the zone cleared. Hogstead's going to give chase. She's going to turn on the Jets. No icing. Hogstead has it now, bangs it all the way over to the near side. Skating up now is Gersula. Gersula tries to back pass it, but off the skates of one of the girls and taking it the other direction now. All the way down back behind Delaney. 2:08 left in the game. Gersula bodies up that girl, centering pass towards Delaney, pushed off towards Har by Delaney. Oh, girl took it off the board, shot, saved Delaney, puck loose off the edge, shot, goal. So they broke the shutout for Delaney, but shot, rebound, shot, rebound, shot. So 3-1 now in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls still. 1:50 left in the game. This is no time to panic with a 2-goal lead still with 2 minutes left. Face-off taken by Grand Rapids. Wonder if they'll pull the goalie at all. Now over the far side is Grand Rapids. Shot pushed over the far side right. Tripped up a little bit is Gersula. Shot. Oh, saved Delaney. That last second kicked out her left leg. Kicked that off to the far side. Shot on Delaney. Saved. Puck loose out front. Covered up Delaney there. Blow the whistle. So a lot of rapid fire shots. They just had 7 shots in the last 30 seconds. The referees are talking to them over there for some reason. Nope, that's right. I got to add the score for them. Forget about that. Goal. Face-off taken by Grand Rapids. Shot broken up by Isla. Isla's going to try to get the zone cleared and can't. It's broken up now, taken in by Grand Rapids off the far side. Sent on Delaney, shot, saved, pushed over, deflected by, or kicked off her right pad. Now another one up in the corner. 8 skating in with it down in the near side. Takes it off the boards. Another one out, shot, saved Delaney. Puck loose out front, shot, waved off, saved Delaney. I thought he was putting his hand up for a goal, but he was waving it off. Another shot from the blue line, saved Delaney, covers it up. And the 2 girls go flying in Delaney and kind of parted at the last second. So a lot of shots here by Grand Rapids as their time is running out, though, with 49 seconds left in the game. 2-goal lead for Brainerd, but they had more shots in the last minute of play than they have in the entire game. As now the shot count is 25-22. And it was like 25-13 not too long ago. Puck loose now. Here comes Annie Rapp-Brown. It's a 2-on-none, and she's got Hogstead on her left side. She skates in, fires in a shot, save, pushed off, rebound attempt after centering pass. Now back to Brown. Couldn't quite handle it. 30 seconds left in the game. Zone cleared back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for someone to pass to. Touches it up towards Hogstead, but coming the other way now. Broken up by Tome at the last second. There's Hogstead. Lobs one up in over top of the net. Now over to the near side, Annie Rapp-Brown centering pass, broken up. Oh, she's hot. Dump roll, just forearm shivered that girl right to the face. In the face. LeBlanc loads up, fires in a shot. Goal! Ashley LeBlanc from the top of the face-off circle. Did a couple little quick dangle and fired in a wrister and hit the top corner. Nice job by Ashley DeBlah. 4-1 now. Girls spreading the goals out. Add that. Spreading the goals around, spreading the wealth. LeBlanc with a goal. McKenna with the goal. Ellie Hool with the goal. Who am I missing? And that's the game. So, Rainier Little Falls on the first game of the 2-game series comes into Grand Rapids. It wins 4-1. 21 saves by Delaney as they had 22 shots. We had 27. Said about 10 of those shots came in the last 2 minutes of gameplay. So nice job, ladies. So we're going to go shut her down here for about an hour is about all we're going to have in between games before they got to be back, start warming up. So go find something to eat, and then I'll probably try to get this thing set up again, make sure it still works. So doing the post-game prayer thing. Delaney just skating off, waving at the camera. So a good start to the road trip up to Grand Rapids now as the girls win fairly easily, 4-1. And we'll meet you back here at 2:30. Thanks for watching. Watch for deer.